Hello, everybody. Welcome to the, well, everybody. Hello, four of you. There's four watching. I know Jacer's here, Sammy's here, Tuki's here, and Jay Attiker's here. So what's going on, fellas? What's happening? How's it going? You already won. I look ridiculous only wearing one hat. Yes, two hats is a little extreme. David, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're up to 5. What's up? Where's my check? I'm gonna make it into 3 of us. Oh, gotcha. No raffles yet. We're just getting started, man. Just getting started. I gotta wake up. I'm a little sleepy. Need some caffeine. Cheers. Nothing like a Coke Zero. So hey, everybody I owned gift cards to should have got them. David, you should have got one. Sammy should have got one, and Jay should have got one. Snort a line, no thanks. John Deere man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. No more. Maybe the 20-year-old Raz, but that's good. I wouldn't overly share illegal information on the internet. Recommending. Entirely up to you, though. Entirely up to you. Make sure all my stuff's working. Yeah, Sammy, I don't know why, and also, like, I don't know why it's not counting you as a top fan for some reason. I don't know. I really don't know. You might have like your Google settings set to something weird. You are a top fan at heart. You are a top fan at heart. 100%. 100% a top fan. Hey, you guys want to see? Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I'm going to show a video here in a little bit. I've been working on. I did a video earlier this week on mods. That one actually has done pretty good. It's doing pretty good with the views. Good for me. You know, wouldn't be great for others, but pretty good for me. I'm not saying it now after you called me a name. That's not how you gain appreciation and affection, Sammy. Can't be verbally abusive and expect it back. Maybe later. I don't know. I might just let it slip at some point. Who knows? All right. Let's get to work. You guys want to do some farming? So, we're going to do some farming. Jay, sorry you got to move, man. That kind of sucks. So, retiring, man. So you got a job low up in Minnesota. That's good. I love all of you. There you go. Love you all. Thank you so very much. You're my favorite. Oh, I feel bad for you. All right, let's get my button. Where's my buttons? There it is. There's my stream deck. Bad PR. I don't know anything about PR. I should personalize it. Maybe. All right. Stream. We can turn that off. And that's on. Okay. Dare you order another pizza? Pizza is good. Pizza is very, very good. I like my buttons to be pushed. Pizza's good. I really haven't ate much today. I've been working on stuff. I didn't get up till almost 11 though. I was schmoozing, and I had no plans today at all. And I was up too late last night playing War of Rights, and I blame Tuki because he had me re-download War of Rights, and now I've been fighting in it, and it's been fun because it's a 1776 right now. So you're actually in Revolutionary War line battles. the colonials versus the British Empire. It's pretty good. But did you see? Yeah, no, I was having a good time playing it. It's a pretty good time. I blame Tukey. Blame Tukey very much for the Ravenhawk. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. You guys want to see something? It's like 5 minutes long. It's the new video. I haven't uploaded it yet. It'll go live tomorrow, but you guys can see it right now if you want to watch it. It's only like 5 minutes. It's entirely up to you. We can watch it. 5 minutes is a long time. Or I'm doing great, Ravenhawk. Thank you for asking. Doing wonderful. Or we can farm. It's kind of, yeah, it would be like a live premiere. It'd be like a double live premiere. Give you a sneak peek. You can watch it all up there. I think it turned out pretty good. So a live stream. Yeah, it's like a live. It's like a live. We'll be there, popcorn, yeah. No, I think it turned out pretty good. It's from my new Ray County series. And instead of doing like episode 1, I was like, oh, hey, let's do like an introductory episode. So I kind of have like a plan. They are priced way too cheap. That thing's only like 12 grand. It feels like cheating. It does. It feels like cheating. But outside of the costs, like, I don't know. I didn't want anything brand new yet. So like outside of the old Kloss mod that's available, it's like the only one that's really kind of old. Okay, I should stop blue balling you. He says stop blue balling us. All right, hang on. If I did this right, this will work correctly. If I did it right. If I did it right. Where's it at? Okay, here we go. You ready? Let's do it. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac, and this is Ray County, Missouri by No Creek Farms. This is just an introduction to what I hope becomes a long-running series about my quest to restore this once great place to its former glory. I just inherited this rundown farm from my crazy old Uncle Cecil, and as you can see, it is a huge mess. Our mission? Turn this old farm from falling apart to earning fat stacks of cash. This farm's been in my family for years, but my uncle kind of let it slide into disrepair there in his final days, mostly due to health problems and actually an unhealthy obsession with searching for Bigfoot. He left me only one other thing with the farm, and that was a note that says, "Make it great again, and whatever you do, don't go into the woods." He was a little odd character. We're going to be starting in August with a really tight budget, some old rickety and rusty gear, and a dream that'll power us through it all. Difficulty will be set to max, and we'll focus on hay, alfalfa particularly, and some cattle to get things rolling. It's going to be a huge challenge for me, but I am ready to go, and I hope you are too. Again, the map that we're going to be on is Ray County, Missouri, and this thing is just beautiful. No Creek has provided us a great place to live out our digital farming adventure. The map has a custom soil mapping to simulate variable yields within each field. It also added custom buildings. Pretty much every building is custom. You have custom animal pastures, crop textures are custom, and a fully functioning co-op where you can actually simulate moisture testing of your crop. You can bulk buy items. It also has a corn dryer, and there's just tons of stuff going on. This map, it's just stunning and has tons of features and is one of the best, I think, at capturing the American farming experience. So let's get down to it. Here's the plan. It's August, so we're going to be mowing, heading, and baling alfalfa to fill the hayloft up for the winter. Then we're going to get us some cattle, Angus probably, to kickstart our herd. In the future, we'll branch into crops like corn and soybeans, and hopefully some pigs. I would really love to get into pigs so I can use those awesome animal pens that are here on the map. With this old gear and a tiny budget, it is going to be tough. I do have some questions though. One, what should we call the farm? Like, we need a name for it. And also the other one, should we rush to get pigs or maybe focus more on getting into the arable crops? Just let me know down in the comments. The farm definitely has huge potential, but it's going to be a long road to its revival. I hope you join me for the first episode as we start mowing the alfalfa, maybe snag a few cattle, and get started on Rags to Riches, the Ray County revival. So please hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your farm name ideas down in the comments. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, you know the rest. There you go. There you go. That's what I worked on after I woke up today. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm quite proud of my my creative talents, to be honest with you. I'm very proud of my. I'm having fun. Like, once I make a video, like once I sit down and start doing it, I'm like, this is so much fun. I should do it more often. It was okay. Hey, it was okay. It's always much prettier in my head. It's always way prettier in my head. Needs more naked women. Who knows, man? Uncle Cecil he's a sketchy character. Well, Uncle Cecil. I should spend more time with him. The game, I was talking about the game month starts in August. No. I don't know what we're gonna get into. I don't know what Uncle Cecil, what treasures he'll have hidden away in the house. There's no telling. Are you sure it's July? Are we in? Is it real? Are you sure? I mean, what calendar system are you using? You got attacked by a chick with blades on her arms? That sounds dangerous. What game are you playing, man? head's itching. What game are you playing? You're playing time is a concept that isn't real. You're playing Cyberpunk? No, the word time is giving to something that does exist. Time exists. Diablo del Toro, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hi, man. Playing the Blade Zone. Tuki's experience very well could have happened in real life. The game Cyberpunk is becoming more and more of a reality every day. Oop, running right over the bed. It's becoming more and more of a reality. You too, man. You too. Good to see you. Just gonna do a little farming for a little bit. I mean, I had a good week, man. I'm not gonna toot my own horn or anything, but you know, gonna be 2 streams and a video and a half, kind of. That's pretty good for me. That's a productive week. I didn't do much. Literally, I didn't do anything yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be productive yesterday, and then I got sucked into the Revolutionary War, and I was there for hours. And then we watched a movie with the kid and the wife last night. We did that, and then we had ice cream sundaes. We were gonna go out for ice cream, but then we're like, heck, for the price that, you know, it costs to go out, we'll just go and get a bunch of stuff for ice creams. Well, good. Thanks, Diablo. Appreciate it. I have another mod video I started working on, so that'll be out. That'll be out next week. Another mod video. This one is going to be maps. It's going to be about maps. This next one. What? Yep. And again, in my head, it looks better, and hopefully everything turns out the way I want it to, because we're going to be taking a look at maps, and yeah. I don't want to give away too much. Thanks, appreciate it. And then worked on, like I said, worked on Wright County today. I'll probably work on some of the gameplay footage maybe tonight. I don't know. Depends. Always got something going on. 7,432. Why are you locked out of your Domino's account? That's a very good question. Have you been harassing the ladies that work there? Do you order pizzas and never pick them up? Then again, with the account, you have to pay for them, so it doesn't really matter. Back in the day, you could like order like 15 large pizzas and just never show up. It's kind of mean, to be honest with you. Ooh, I forgot I got a piece of chocolate in my pocket. It's for later. It's Hershey's. It's Hershey's Zero Sugar Special Dark. Oh, so news. You know, chips. Chips are good. I haven't really ate much today. I had I had a BLT when I woke up. Like I said, I didn't wake up till like 11. So I had like a BLT for lunch. And then I had a couple beef sticks about an hour ago. And that's it. That's all I had. But that's alright, because yesterday I had I'll tell us what it is. I had for dinner we had we had fried rice and then these shrimp kebab skewers. It's like shrimps. It has shrimps and peppers and pineapple and onions on a kebab. Those were good with the fried rice. That was really good. And like I said, I had a big giant bowl of ice cream. I made like a chocolate raspberry sundae. So it was vanilla ice cream, raspberry preserves, or like raspberry jam, and then chocolate chips and whipped cream. Right? Sounds delicious. It was really good. Flossie had a banana split. She bought stuff to make banana splits. And then the oldest boy had mint chocolate chip with chocolate syrup and chocolate, and then more chocolate chips. And then the youngest, he wants ice cream, but really what he wants is a bowl full of whipped cream with sprinkles on it. He really doesn't want the ice cream. So what's my A1C? Today, way too high. Diablo, way too high. This is just ice cream bananas? Yeah, pretty much. Cheesesteak sub? Man, I haven't had cheesesteak in a while. That'd be good. I think the last time I ate out, all I had was a Big Mac. I think that's the last time I've ate out. I love Big Macs. Like if there's nothing else really going on, a Big Mac. Man, you can't, like, I don't know. There's something about a good, fresh Big Mac. Oh, it's still got a special place in my heart. When's the trip to come visit you? Not anytime soon. I am sorry. I don't say that to be harsh. It's just, like I said, going to Washington, D.C. here in a few weeks, and then going on a cruise in September. Then we got the 18th birthday for the oldest, and then Christmas and graduation next year. I doubt I will have time or the finances to go anywhere else. You like to eat sweets till your eyes go pretty. That's kind of dangerous, but hopefully you've got some insulin shots on standby. Yeah, I can't eat it either. I shouldn't be eating any of it, because I'm kind of trying to lose weight, and eating a giant bowl of ice cream wasn't a good plan for that. Finance. Well, whether it's a made concept or not, you have to have the resources to travel. And all mine are spent, so. Sold a wagon? At the shop? At the store? Or was it like your old red wagon said Sammy on the side of it? $2K for a wagon? What kind of wagons are you all selling there, man? What kind of wagons do you guys sell in Canada for them to be $2,000? That's kind of pricey, isn't it? It seems expensive to me, at least. Boop. Boop. And then we'll unload the unfinished bale. Boop. I'm still trying to imagine like a $2,000. How does one justify spending? Yeah, to false bottom some white powder. Yeah, he just got shipped to Pablo Chacon. Was it Pablo Chacon's wagon? Either way, that sounds kind of ridiculous, I'll be honest. Semper, what's up? How's it going? Oops, put a hole right through our wall. Yeah, 2K Canadian. Yeah, that's like $1.99, right? Or is it the other way around? Oh, yeah. It's pretty good. Let's look at these bales. And then I think I got to do like lime and fertilizer. I think that's the next step. Autosave, 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 autosave. Check the link you posted. In Discord, I'm assuming. Oh, you posted it in here. Okay, gotcha. Wonderful. A Lux Pro stroller. The 6-seat stroller wagon is perfect for parents on the go. It seats up to 6 children with room. That's a $2,000. Who would spend $2,000 on a wagon? Not to mention, what kind of person has 4 children at the same time that can all fit inside of a wagon? That sounds horrible to me. Congratulations, though. That's the post-shag wagon, indeed. No, congratulations. Did you get commission on that? Or fertility treatments? And they end up with puplets. They end up like the Octomom. You got 8 kids instead of 1. I couldn't imagine. Fixed margins, gotcha. That's a good puppy stroller. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. That's pretty solid. Yeah, that'd be a solid puppy stroller. Got the Anderson bale wagon. This thing's just fun. I wish so here's the thing that I would love to see, because someone has taken the time to animate the auto loading bale loader. Okay, it would be so cool if we could get let me find it. Work, brains. I want something like this. And you can get auto load on this where it just automatically loads it, but I want it to be animated where like you don't have to operate the crane. The crane arm like grabs it and stacks it. That would be so cool. Because then you could have auto load. Where's another one? Like here's another one. Like you could have auto load, but then also this cool animated crane thing. For those people that don't want to do it, you can just set it to auto load. I would think that would be neat, but who am I? Speaking of Giants, FarmCon starts tomorrow, so make sure you tune in if you're interested. Tune in and watch the FarmCon footage. Am I going to FarmCon? No. It's on my wish list. It's on my someday maybe list. I would love to go. It'd be cool, but if I go to Europe, like if I take a trip to FarmCon, I'm gonna do like other stuff. Cause like this year it's in Austria. So if I went there, it's gonna be for at least I'm gonna go to Europe for at least a couple weeks. So at least go for 2 weeks and go to, you know, while you're there, might as well take a train, go see some other stuff, you know. That would be my goal. I'd like to go to the Netherlands too. I just always found it very visually appealing. So like Germany, Austria, Switzerland. I really don't have any desire to go to like Italy or France. I mean, I know it would be kind of neat. I mean, if I could go everywhere. But, speaking of Italy, Edo Modding put out a video on an Italian map. If you like Edo Modding stuff. I don't know why, but this thing reminds me of the arm from Alien. Remember the scene from Alien where Sigourney Weaver, he's like controlling the mech, and she goes, "Stay away from her, you bitch." I remember that. Gone are the days of paying $5 for a foot long. Very true, man. Those days are gone and will never return. I got into this debate with the lady at work, and she was the power lifter, yeah. That's what it reminds me of, man. That mech from the Alien movie, that arm was. Where's she at? No, she's a lady I work with, older than me. She's great. Don't get me wrong, but she gets a little worked up if you get her into like political discussions. And she was talking about how stuff's gonna get cheaper, and I'm like, no, nothing will ever be cheaper. And I can't remember where the zone marker is for this one. And she kept telling me it was gonna get. I'm like, no, it's not. Nothing's ever gonna get cheaper. It may, like, the rate at which stuff gets more expensive may slow down, but once they get $9.99 for a sandwich, it's not going back to $5. It's not gonna happen. Damn, yeah, asking the real questions, yeah. It's got to be asked to someone. Right? Always. Unload this without mixing my stacks. Do not cross the streams. $5, the 6-inch specials. Man, it's just less 6 inches is just way less it's not near as satisfying as a foot. Okay. Yep, everything. You're right. It'll always go up, probably multiples of 5, right? So nothing will ever go up by 1 cent anymore. It'll always go up by 5. And then in 20 years, it'll go up by 10. And before too long, we won't even have change. Like everything will be in dollars. There won't even be any fractions of a dollar. It's just the march of time. I already got all these. It's just the march of time. And it's the things that happen in a fiat monetary system. It's just going to happen. There's no way around it. It's going to happen. Unless we have like some crazy deflationary event, which I don't see that happening. Then again, I'm not a finance expert. But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Saving all your pennies. I know a guy that saves, he collects all copper pennies, like pennies pre-1984, I think. I can't remember the year that the U.S. stopped making copper pennies, but he collects all copper pennies the same way like people collect silver. So I'm not very good with spices. What would you put thyme on? Like what kind of food does thyme go on? I'm not very good. I've never really understood spices that great. Wish you would have invested in gold. Me too. I bought silver. I used to when I was younger. Like right when I met Flossie and the kids were kind of little. So this is over 10 years ago. I was kind of into prepping a little bit. I was kind of like a prepper. And I got into buying some like silver and stuff like that. I could never afford gold, so. Stews, roasts, etc. Got you. Should have bought a bunch of golden farm. I know, like that's what you know, I should have gave my children the wisdom. You know, because I'm all the time like, save half of your birthday money. You know, put it in the bank. I should have been like, go buy gold. Just with your birthday money, buy gold or toys and leave them in the package. That's that's probably the best thing. Although I don't think toys are going to be hugely collectible in the future. I think that was a generational thing. I could be proven wrong, but I really do think the toys. We gotta put this in. I think toys were a generational thing. You're not going to see near as much collecting of toys. Buy Bitcoin in 2014. Yeah, that would have been right. Like if you could go back in time, and do any. Now you only could do one thing. Like one thing. That's it. Now this is gonna be a tough question. It's a very hard question. But you could go back in time and you could only do one thing. You could, you know, shut up. Like you could talk to, you know, you could talk to only one person and you only could do it once. That's it. You could never ever do it again. You did get me. Or like you said, you can go back in time and, you know, so you can only go back in time and talk to either someone else or yourself, and that's it. That's it. And so who would that person be and what would you tell them? I'd gut Gandhi. Like, who would that person be and what would you tell them? And then we're going to get into the philosophical dangers of this question, because what if you tell someone the wrong thing and then your existence is threatened and then you fade out of existence like Marty McFly did because his parents didn't get it on? I'm just saying, something to consider. Something to consider. You don't want to block your dad. You know? You don't want to, you don't want to block your dad. Just you could, yeah. Hey, there's no telling, this crazy stuff that happens. All right, how much hay do we have now? 267, not tons, but better option be in today's world. So that's done. Let's jump over here. So our pH is good and our nitrogen is good. It's not okay, it's not great, but it's good. But it is October, so we're not going to cut again till spring. So I really don't need to do anything here. I just don't. I'm going to leave it as is until spring. I could fertilize it and stuff now, but I don't feel like messing with it. All of our crops are planted. All of our crops are sprayed. All of our crops are rolled. pH and nitrogen is good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Am I feeling a bit blue? Oh, the screen behind me is blue. We can change the color. How's Klein doing, buddy? How you doing, man? I don't have to leave it blue. We can turn it on. And I can dim it. We can just go with the standard white. That still looks pretty good. It's just when it gets really bright. Like you can. Sammy's proud of his BMW. He's very proud of his BMW. I tell you what, we can do a contract. See what kind of contracts we have. Farmland 108. Where is 108? That's close by. That'd be a good one to do. Do some sorghum. Then we can use the cat harvester. Let's do that. We don't have to borrow the items. Farmland 108 is up here. Or we can just fast forward time. We can just fast forward if you guys want to. I really don't do contracts tons. All right, man. Don't go crash your car. Go to spring. Well, we have to stop each day to feed the cows, the goats, and buy new ones. I have plenty of money. Where's the bloomin' onion plant? It's in that outback down under. Right? Isn't outback the one that has bloomin' onions? Yeah, we got plenty of stuff. Let's make sure. I think my saves take so long because I'm using the additional foliage and stuff. So this baler, we can get another one of these dirt cheap if we wanted for only $6,000. Krone Big X and the Kloss is on sale, and the Vaderstad Tempo. We don't need any of those. All right. You gotta be careful crossing the highway. You might get popped. You might get hit. They're saying David does own the Bloomin' Onion Factory. Bloomin' Onions are like one of those things. They're so good. But the best one used to be this tiny little hole in the wall place that was when I was in high school. my best friend's mom always wanted to go to. And I mean, this place was like, I mean, it's about the size of this room. There was only like 2 or 3 it was little, man. And they made bloomin' onions. Oh, they were just like huge and so good and crispy. Things are backwards there. Water flows backwards in Australia, which is scary. And they have animals that'll kill you. It's like the deadliest things on the planet are all in Australia. How did that happen? All right. Oh, I was gonna put, oh, I already put a weather station on. Put a weather station on top of the house. So November is November, and things are kind of glitchy, right? Why am I getting 5 frames there? That's weird. Something must have been loading. Like, now it's fine. That's weird. What was I gonna do? Oh, goats. They lost the war to emus, yeah. Something like that. See if there's any good goats to buy. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, no good goats to buy. Let's see if we have any good cows to buy. If we do, we'll take the trailer to town. Oh, good point. Never thought of that. Thank you. Hey, I don't need your lip, okay? Okay, here comes Dad and Mom. I shouldn't. Careful. All right, so brown Swiss. Yes, that's a very good one. We're gonna go there. No, no. Okay, so we're going to town for 1 cow. Why not? Gives me excuse to drive my truck. Gives me excuse to drive the diesel. And use my gooseneck animal trailer that I love. That is a mod that is not found on the mod hub, which is going to be a future video from your friend Raznac. It's going to be the best mods not found on the mod hub. I got all kinds of stuff I'm working on, gang. Like I said, that new video I showed you earlier will drop tomorrow. Mod video this week. And I'm going to do one called Off the Hub, which is going to be the best mods not found on the mod hub. So. Cow and 50% steak and rest burger. Hey, did I ever tell you about my... So, off the hub. My father-in-law gets burger from, like a rich, like, friend, like a millionaire friend, dude. Like he has cattle just because he's something to do, and they'll make whole cow burger, and that stuff is so good. They'll grind the whole, like, not the, I mean, they'll take all the cuts of meat and make burger out of it. I need those mods. Yeah, I think it'll turn out pretty good. This trailer's cool because, yeah, I have to show off stuff like this. It's a nice, cool trailer. And so, flips and, yeah, no, I don't know about all that, but, no, I'm gonna find mods that are off the mod hub. We're gonna make sure that they're error free. That's important, and that they work as described. If it meets that criteria, it'll make the video. Like this one, it open, like the back and sides open. It can't be John Deere. That's for another list. Yeah. No, so I kind of got the idea from like a Minecraft person I watch. I also got an idea for what's called mod packs. Now I can't do mod packs like they do with Minecraft, where you put a whole bunch of mods together and then it's a single download, because you don't want to do that to mod authors, because that'd be kind of cheating them. But you can make like a mod pack video where you make a video. So say you are into John Deere stuff, and so you'd make it like the essential John Deere collection, or you know, that's all I'm thinking about. I'm just kind of looking at things from a little bit different perspective, doing things a little different than other people do. All John Deeres would be on the best list. Yeah, some people would agree. Some people would disagree. Man, my frames were taking a hit through here. Then again, I haven't been to town in a while. Animal dealers over here. Oh. This trailer's a little big. I actually wish it was a little bit smaller. For my Ray County playthrough, I'm using what? Isn't that, I swear, oh, animal dealers across the street. Duh. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to ignore your question. Who is the Minecraft person you watch? Oh, just a bunch of them, but Sir Color, I can't. He does mod reviews. I actually like his. I think it's Sir Color, because he never talks. He doesn't. He just kind of shows stuff off. His videos are like good music, detailed, shows everything. Farmer Klein needs to do a realistic weather. He needs to break it down for me, Barney style. I went the wrong way. Forgot the animal dealers over here on the other side of the train tracks. The animals are from the bad side of town. The other side of the tracks. The moisture aspect of it, yeah. That's what was my problem, is I could never get it to work right. And then I felt like it, I don't know. I just felt like when it rained, it was like impacting it way too much. And then if it wasn't raining, it was impacting it way too much. So I tried to mess with the sliders to get it right. I think that one needs some tweaking. We're just literally buying one cow. Because this one is horrible. This one's horrible. And we already have a bull. So we really don't need another bull. And we're not going to mix breeds. So that's our cow. Yeah, I like this trailer. Yes, it's like 5% moisture. Then you have to irrigate everything to get it up to speed. There she is. One cow. But this is why I like the realistic animals. Is it kind of slows down the animal play. And it's I don't know. I like it. I love the realistic animals. It's one of my more faves. Yes, the weather one is not conducive to chill playing. The animal one is. The animal one is not super complicated. Really, it's just you have to be careful what you buy. And it kind of slows stuff down a little bit. It's once you get used to the UI and stuff, the animal one is actually, it's kind of fun. Because your cows can have like random bad cows, so you're gonna sell those off. Also, like, there's a random chance of them dying, which is kind of realistic. And I just adjust the slider for that, which you got to give a mod author kudos when they give sliders, when they have settings for their mods. This is like top quality stuff. So my accident chance is only 20%. You can even increase the food scale, which is really nice. Turn it off for the first few years. I don't mind a little loss. Plus we're in Montana and there's wolves. Turn food scale to 400. I probably can turn it up because I feel like the game doesn't use enough food. So we can turn it up a little. Put it up to 200. Speaking of, I'm just blocking the road. I got to put hay in the goat shed and we got to take some hay. Yeah. When you very true, man. It's so very true. You want to race? Come on, bro. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We rear-ended him. Scroft has this at his feed rate. You don't, because I feel like base game doesn't use much feed at all. Take out money for that. How much do we get? How much do we lose for collision? You get to say, Jay. Scroft is good. Scroft does great work. $500. We got in an accident. So. They didn't have insurance, so I just paid them cash and they left. We don't even have to file a police report. Oh. Has that ever happened to any of you in real life? That's not shady at all, no. I meant to turn there. I really need, I think I'm gonna paint another entrance in here. It just makes sense to have an entrance down here with the cows. We need to add that real quick. Because you're a good driver. It's never happened to me, but I've known people that were offered money not to call the cops. And here's my thing. If somebody's willing to pay you not to call the cops, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying think about it. If that person's willing to pay you not to call the cops, I don't know if you want to be there very long with that person that doesn't want the cops to show up. I'm just saying. Just offering my opinion. You don't have to go with it. Just just throwing that out there for you. Just something to think about. I mean, am I wrong? Right? You know? I mean, if a guy like Lenny is like, hey, we shouldn't call the cops. You know, especially if he talks like, it's like, yo, buddy, let's not give the cops a call. You know what I'm saying? You look at that guy and he's offering you $500 not to call the cops. You might be better off just taking the $5 bills. Especially if the car is paid for. Jack Bookseller, get past me, just stuck in. Oh, dude, I hate that. That's like an insurance scam thing, isn't it? Or at least I see on YouTube, like people with dash cams. Isn't that? Not like Sammy. Sorry, I just saw that. Sammy had his car a day. Poor guy. I actually feel bad for him. All right, here's another thing my game is doing. And I don't know if it's just this map, but the lighting, like it'll get dark and then it brightens up. I don't know. It's done that on a couple maps. Not all of them, but on a couple. And it could just be a mod that I have. Move the brown Swiss to the husbandry. There we go. And then we can look at all of our cows. So there's our bull. He's very good, very high. This, it actually can get, you can get, make it better than that. And then all of our females are all very good. Not when you have a cam also. Very true. I've been meaning to get one. I need you to suggest me one. I guess 100% order since. Okay, cool. Just this map. American Farmlands did it too, so it might be something that the map authors are doing. Let me look at my cows. So let's look at. I thought there was a way to see. Okay, yeah. So this one's pregnant. She has one baby. This one's pregnant, not pregnant, not pregnant. Too young. And then once this bull breeds all these cows, we'll have to sell that bull off because then they'll all be, and then we have to bring in another bull to, you know, keep everybody from being cousins. Did I put ear tags on them? They come with ear tags, but I haven't changed the color. They're just the base yellow right now. I haven't changed their names yet. I thought that would be like a fun thing to do on stream. I could just name something after everybody. Yeah, because it's gotten darker since we woke up. I feel like it's gotten darker since we woke up today. All right, so that's done. Let's feed them, and then that's all the work really I have to do today. And we'll leave the trailer connected because we'll probably go to town again tomorrow. Oh, cool. You'll have to send me a link to that. H1 plus duo dash cam. There's front rear. How much does that run, roughly? If you don't mind me asking. We'll just put one bale in the goats and then 2 in the cows. So just 3 bales. I'm just feeding hay right now. Because nobody's had any babies yet, so. I'm just curious how much something like that would be. Oh, wait. You can change the ear tags. Just put the ear tags on to start with. Oh, you just can change them? I'll show you here in just a second, Michelle. You can't, you just change the color of them. I like this bale storage with the pallets. But I put them too close together. I kind of screwed this up. I kind of goofed because, yeah, see, I have hay bales mixed with my straw bales. I kind of messed this up. And now I can't sell it because it's inside of a building. Oops. Oh well. I'll make it work. I would have to sell the building to sell the bale storage. Let's go feed the goats. But yeah, I'll show you the ear tags here in just a second. 70 on the site, just added micro SD card console accessory photos. Okay, cool, thanks. I've been meaning to get one. I really want to get one. I spend a lot of hours driving and see a lot of crazy crap. And I know how to edit videos, and I know it sounds silly, but I'm like, I'm just gonna pull the footage from my dash cam when it's interesting and upload it. And then I can edit out like the license plates and all that kind of stuff. Get out of the way, you goof. Get out of the way. Come on. Move it. Sorry, I gotta miss it. If y'all haven't figured out that, I'm just... The only thing I don't like about this is the bales have a tendency now. Alright. No, I thought that was like it's like an easy form of content creation. Just dash cam videos. Train horn for BMW. All right, so what you can do is with the realistic animal mod, Michelle, is you go to your animal point, you go down to the eye for info, and you pick your animal. And then what you can do is go to like change name, and we can change the goat's name. So this one's name is Kramer. We can call we can change the daddy goat's name to Sammy, or you can pick random names. We'll just go with Sammy. The daddy goat's name is Sammy. Eventually this will change right here. So that's how you change the name of your animals. If I can get the autosave done. Like I said, all these animals have genetics, and then there's more info on them. Like this one's expecting. She has 2 babies right now. She's pregnant with 2. Tells you when she's due. All that good stuff. Tells you who impregnated her. All that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's a weird looking dog. Yes. Yes. You can also apply monitors. So here's a new tab in all your menus. This one's called monitor, and you can apply a monitor to all your animals, but it costs so much per month. And then it shows how much food, water, products, all that stuff that they're producing. I'm really not that detailed into it, but you can monitor them if you want to. And then you can go into settings, and you go down to realistic livestock. And this right here where it says change tag color, we can actually customize our tags, and we can make them different colors, the left ear and the right ear, and we can make the animals different colors. So we're going to leave the cows yellow ear tags, pigs, sheep, horse, chickens. So let's do sheep, which I think fall under goats. And let's change the ear tag. The dash cam, cool. Yeah, I definitely want to get one. Put it the under trunk storage space larger than fit 8-liter personal drill. This canvas being fitted cluster with 5 horns. Oh my god, Sammy's gonna be driving around in BMW with horns. Let's do red tags. We'll do like an orange tag for the goats. And then the text, we'll just leave black. We can do white. Yeah. You can. So we'll apply that. I think I need to do both ears though. So cow, pig, sheep's orange. Now let's see if it changed the ear tag. Where are you at, goats? Yeah, one of them's orange now and the other one's yellow. So they actually have 2 ear tags, which is perfect. So we can, yeah. I think it's the game that does that. Yeah, dash cams aren't expensive, but I'd like to get a good one if I'm gonna get one. And honestly, when it comes to like anything Farmer Klein recommends, I highly trust him. Very, very, very much. Because FK does. I've never had him recommend something that isn't excellent. He's kind of like my own consumables. Yeah, I kind of screwed this up. You have to lift it high above the trigger, otherwise it gets sucked into the disc. all my stuff's loud. He is in chat. But no, I mean, he's very... There's a reason why I think everyone trusts his map videos. It's because he doesn't... You know... It's just honest, informative. That's my plug for Farmer Cry. Now, I was driving by this with hay, and I need to... I'm going to test it real quick and tell DJ if it happens. But it took my bale away. Let me see. And then it didn't put anything inside of it. Let me go look. Let me look. I'm going to test it real quick. And then we can, if it happens, if I can recreate it, then we can tell DJ more. Bales down for the cows. He never responded. He probably, I mean, again, sometimes people don't respond right away. He could be on vacation. There's a million things. You know, we always have to understand too that with modders, they're just doing it for fun. You know, they're just really not making anything from it. I mean, nothing worth their time investment. Okay, so we have nothing inside of pull up the footage. Yeah, I'll have to grab a couple of them. It'd probably be hugely beneficial to get one or two. But you said you get both for the set, so let's see, straw, hay. Pull one hay here. Changing topic completely. Did you know about Edo moddings? So let me see if this... I swear it like disappeared here. Could have just been something I did wrong. Yeah, see? There you go. So the bales get ate by this. But then nothing shows up because hay isn't an accepted product. So it'll take the bale, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like it doesn't even go into like haylage. So, I know that DJ joins your streams more than mine, Klein. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him here. But if you, I can report it to him too. I'll let him know in Discord. But yeah, it'll take your hay. I was driving through it. Can I get it out if I put a trailer under the pipes? That's a good question. Like, is it a fill type in here? It's a good question. Let me see. Let me grab a trailer. Because of the angle. Yeah. Again, I think it depends on the cop you get to. Just gonna be honest. Unfortunately, that's the truth of it. Look at this old girl. It only has one reverse. All right, let's see. Clover hay, corn stalk, soybean straw, clover straw, grass, alfalfa, alfalfa, silage, chaff, forage. So it does. Yes. So it goes into the silo. So it's a hay storage. Interesting. Okay. So it's not a bug, it's a feature. There you go. I don't know if anybody knew that, but you can use this as storage. I didn't know that, but you can literally put all these fill types in. You can put your straws in, all that stuff is loose. I didn't know that. I thought it was just I didn't realize it was an actual silo. Well, you know what? Because I know we're gonna need that hay. Let's pull it out. And we'll go put it in the cow pen. That's good that the cop helped you. Yeah, so we just got a trigger when we drove by. All right, cool. Now I know. Still put bales in. That's it. At the end of the day, play how you want to play, man. Like that's... Yeah. People lose sleep over that stuff. It's just not worth it. People get really worked up about all that, and it's just not like play it. Just play the game, have fun, man. That's fine. If you want to be super ultra realistic, be super ultra realistic. If it breaks your immersion, that's you. Man. But you can't demand that people play the, you know. I've noticed that though. Like I'll watch other streams and stuff. In any game, backseating, I guess is what it's called. It's really bad on Twitch. To the point where like streamers don't even allow it. They don't even play, like no backseating at all. Because it just kind of kills the, kills the fun. Pretty much use silage for cattle. TMR seems to me too much. Yeah, so right now, eventually I'll go to TMR, but right now their productivity doesn't affect how fast they have babies, and none of them are producing milk. So I'm just feeding them hay until they have babies. Now the goats, on the other hand, they only take hay as 100%. If I fed them grass or meadow, they would be less effective. So it's for silo for all things that forage straw for. Okay, cool. No, it's nice to have extra storage. Because I'm one of those people, I like doing, doing stuff the hard way, but also when I don't have time, having an option to do it the easy way. So once I get like my bale stacks filled up, I'll put loose stuff in here. And just to like mix TMR when I don't have time to mess with stuff. All right, animals are fed. And everything's bought, so we're skipping a day. I mean, I don't really need to do anything. I don't have any work. That's all right. And that's another thing. You don't have to fill all your time. Listen, farmers go on vacation. Let's go play some video games all night. We're playing War of Rights. Hey, Klein. War of Rights has the 1776 right now. So Revolutionary War line battles is you can play it with War of Rights. And it's really cool because it's not just what it looks like, but they changed it where the rifles are only, like the muskets are only effective up to 100 yards. So you really have to get close for your line battles to be effective. Where Civil War muskets and rifles were much better than during the Revolutionary War. So you could have, but so it's pretty cool. Tukey and I were playing it. You can't hit anything. Tukey, we found out last night, I was playing with this British guy who is really good. Like, clearly is invested time into learning the game. And he wouldn't engage unless they were closer. And that's what he was telling everybody, is your rifles out, your muskets outside of 100 yards are practically useless other than for suppression. They really don't serve a purpose. So, you know, get up close and line up, do it. And then you volley a couple times and charge, and we were kicking their butt. It's snowing in December. Yes, you do need to aim high. A lot of people hit dirt. I was having fun just doing observing, just spectating matches. It was pretty fun. All right, let's see if we got any good goats for sale. Nope. No, this one's eh. So no good goats for sale. Dang it! I'm turning this autosave off. This thing's killing me right now. You don't like shooting games? I play this in Helldivers. I used to play Minecraft a lot. Before I played Farm Sim Minecraft, and then also I was a big World of Warcraft guy back in the day. That's where my name Raznac comes from. That was the name of my warlock. Helldivers is coming to Xbox. It only did on my other map. It did it in July. It was kind of my other map was kind of a mess. Nope, junk. All right, all junky cows. Do I need to feed anything? No, they've got plenty of hay for a day, and they've got plenty of hay for a day, and they've got straw too. So we're good. Let's play Minecraft. I like Minecraft. I'm not gonna distract. I would say yes right now, but I really want to get. I have all these video ideas like down, and I have like scripts and everything. I know I go a little overboard, so I'm trying to stay like hyper productive there. Because I want to get ahead, like my inspiration, Mr. Klein, where you can get weeks and weeks ahead with video content. And then that way, if I do take a break for a couple days and play a game just for fun, I still have stuff that's coming out. Which is something I haven't done in the past. But yeah, Minecraft's fun. Uncharted turned into shooting. I've never liked Uncharted or Tomb Raider. This is not for me. I don't like, I really don't like games like that. It's like the same with Elden Ring. I think they're beautiful and fun. Same with Stellar Blade. I know Tukey plays them and he loves them. It's just, I don't know. I don't like Souls type combat. Now I loved Witcher 3. But I just liked it because the story was so good. Alright, so everything's done. We really don't have anything to do today. Now we should have babies soon. There's Sammy. We should have babies. These are... should have babies very soon. How old are some of these? This cow's getting kind of old. 68 months. She's getting up there. That's over 5 years old. I mean, it's not horrible, but all right. Stellar Blade has 2 big reasons to play it. Yeah. It's got the up top and the down below reasons to play it. Yeah. The combat looks cool though. Think? Do I just fast forward? Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything to do other things. I don't blame you. There's so many games to play. There's tons of games to play. So my grass fields are at 100. These, I still say 55 even though they have fertilizer. I don't know why they're... I mean, their nitrogen's fine. I think I just have to harvest them once. These need nitrogen, but I'll do that in the spring. Speaking of, how much slurry? These guys aren't putting out tons of slurry. I don't have a whole lot. So we'll just use solid fruit. All right. Sleep again. I was looking at Steam sale again today. Some cool stuff on there. Oh, we sold milk. $94 worth of goat milk. The goats are producing. All right, now let's look at. So we have a bunch of baby goats now. So all these goats that were pregnant gave birth, and now they're recovering from their last birth. So it's going to take some time before they can get pregnant again. We have 3 new rams, which will fatten them up. They're immature, I think, until 8 months. I think they're about 8 months, they'll become mature, and then they'll start breeding. So we're gonna sell these before then, because we really don't want to we don't want to mess up our breeding pattern. We're just gonna have 1 ram for a while. All right. So now these girls are producing milk because they just had babies. So they'll all produce milk each day. And now we have a bunch of little babies. And we can actually go look at their genetics. Jersey cows. I just got them because all I ever do is Holsteins, and I was like, I've never used that cow, so I thought, let's do something different. I didn't even think about like production or anything. All right, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Really, I do. So we'll go to our info, and these are our new babies. So this is one of our new ones. She's brand new. And then it shows us who the mother and father is, and if they have any offspring. Very cool. So very good on all these because they had good mommies and daddies. Now this one's fertility and wool production is kind of low, but goats don't make wool, goats make milk, so you kind of have to look at it. See, like this one's fertility is extremely high. And those are all high. But then again, let's look at the rams and see. So this one's very good, very high, extremely high, very... Did we get any that are... No. So this is still our best roll. There's like RNG to it, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, seriously, man. Klein's my go-to for all kinds of info. And I'm not just tooting his horn because he's here, but he's extremely smart and detail-oriented individual, and you can't beat that. Yeah, you could put all that would be neat. Like if you had and somebody actually could do it. They could take and mod like a tracking. Well, this one kind of has ranch software right here in this monitor. You just have to apply monitors and pay each month. and it'll show you more stuff. Like, I don't really get that deep into it. Still snowing. No snow accumulation because I have the snow turned off. I just don't like snow in game, although in Ray County I'm gonna have it on. I mean, it's Montana, so I should turn the snow on. It's just, I don't know. It's just more of a headache to me. Like I said, I just don't mess with it. All right, everything's done again today. We gotta feed the animals one more time. Oh, did we check? Because we checked and saw there weren't any good animals. Mowing alfalfa, right? Yeah, that's how my series is starting. Is alfalfa. See, this is a good baby goat we can buy, but I don't want to drive all the way to town for just like one baby goat. Snow does get big in Montana. Yes, indeed. And see, this is a really good baby cow. Well, we'll just cheat today. We'll just buy him. We're just cheating. We'll just have them delivered. It costs a little more. We'll just although this one isn't very, it's just good. Yeah, we don't want it. All right, make up your mind, Raz. Make up your mind what you want to do. Yeah, that would be cool though if your animals escaped. If somehow they worked that into the mod. That would be kind of neat. Even if you didn't lose any animals, right? What if you got like a little pop-up that came up and said your neighbors have called. You've got a cow loose. That would be fun. Or am I weird? I think that would be a good time. It's like the... might be a little much for this little bobcat. It's like the... what is the employment mod? Turn this down. That would be closer to real. I think a lot of times you can have fun with text-based stuff that really doesn't do anything. I'm not a coder. I have no idea. I couldn't even begin how to do it. But imagine there's a mod that just does random things. And all it does, literally all it does is you'll get like a little text pop up and it'll say like, equipment failure. And then you can pick, like how much money you have to spend to fix it, or taxes are due, or, just these little text alerts. And it just kind of adds, what am I doing? I am completely distracted. Some serious ADD right now. You can do some fun things with like just text. Like that employment mod is pretty fun. You just you can pick a job, go to it, work the hours, get money. Dwayne, what's up, buddy? Did I win yet? No. We haven't given anything away. You know me, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I don't know. Probably not gonna give it. I sent out $25 in Steam gift cards today, so. I gotta be careful. Now, if somebody starts just randomly dropping money, things get different. That's just how it works. You got kind of bored with the game? Well, take a break. Oh, I 100% please do not feel inclined to. You told me your circumstance and I do not, like, I don't, please do not send me anything. You're about to move, change jobs. You don't need to be giving some dumb guy on the internet anything. No, that's the great thing about it. You can take a game, come back to it. Take a break, come back to it later. The great thing is when you come back to it, it's going to be different. Because we're going to have DLCs, we're going to have expansions, we're going to have mods. Everything changes. Yeah, definitely take breaks. I said I've put hundreds and hundreds of hours into Helldivers, and Jay, for real, bro. I really mean it when I say I appreciate everything and expect nothing. I hope it pays great, man. I hope you come in dropping bucks and like, dude, I'm just like, my bankroll's fat. I get excited for you. Because I really do. I want everyone to do well. Like, I truly mean that. All right, so we fed the cows, we fed the goats. We bought a cow and we bought a goat. Hey, what kind of farm you working on? So you said you got a farmer that's gonna hire you. What kind of similar stuff? Like row crop, corn, soybeans, stuff like that. That's good, man. Corn, soybeans, sugar beets, kidney beans. Good. Well, that's good. A little variety. I swear, I just looked at that. My brain, I seriously am struggling. Straw's good. Slurry. Yeah. We're at Minnesota. You don't have to be absolutely specific. Like north, south, central. Near Wilmer. Wilmer. I gotta look now, I'm curious. Okay, so you're west of Minneapolis. So my wife's family, a lot of them are down near like Sioux Falls and down that way. They're all in South Dakota, but they're, you know, not Flossie's family is not far from there. -50, yeah. I grew up in Northeast Michigan, so I think the weathers are comparable, or the winters. Oh, so have you ever seen the video? Cold kills the skeeters, yeah. Although I don't have a lot of mosquitoes here. I live in Tennessee and honestly, like, hardly ever have a problem with mosquitoes where I live. And it just might be where where I'm at, I hardly ever have mosquitoes here. Very rarely do I ever have mosquitoes. And again, it might just be like where I live, there's just not a whole lot of breeding for them, but it's pretty solid. I like it. Now in Michigan, where I grew up as a kid in Michigan, dude, it was miserable. But like there's so many lakes and there's so much inland water, you know, up in Michigan. Same with Minnesota. I mean, a lot of lakes up in Minnesota. All right. I mean, I think we're literally caught up. I can't do it. It's snowing. Animals are fed. There's just nothing. There's really nothing for me to do. There's nothing for me to do. Yeah, we just don't have standing water here. Even our lake really isn't a lake. It's a river. It's a reservoir, so it's a dam. There's not a lot of ponds around here. I mean, there's a few, but all the ponds that are around here are just put in by farmers for the cows to get in. So I imagine because the cows are in there churning up the water all the time, that there's hardly ever any mosquitoes around here. Which, yeah, you probably have koi fish in the pond. Yeah. You probably have a lot of because again, you probably have a lot of standing water. It's supposed to snow again today? What is this, Minnesota or something? All the textures loaded in. All right. Let's check our growth. Everything's still good. What is it? February. We're still not going to get in the fields and do any work because things are kind of frozen. Now we used quite a bit of feed. We used 12,000 liters. So the cows are starting to burn through some stuff. Oh, listen. Always appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be having more videos, so just drop a comment in there. Let me know how you're doing, man. Please. Let me know how you're doing. Up there in the frozen wastelands of Minnesota. No, so I was gonna say there's this really cool video about yeah. So this is how Cole asks for games. This is how my youngest. He'll just send me a picture. Let me look at it, buddy. Hold on. He'll just send me a picture, and then I have to tell him yes or no. Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. That's how he asks me for games. He just sends a picture. If it's E or T, he can download any E or T game he wants. If it's rated M for mature, I have to look at it. And like he's downloading Warframe on his PlayStation, which is free, and it's rated M for mature, but it's due to it just says blood and gore and violence. It's because it's a shooter. And he's 16, so I don't bother. Like, now if it had like really, really bad language and mature situations and stuff, he doesn't get it. All right. So we got to feed the cows again. I swear that's all we've done tonight. Is feed cows. It's not a whole lot to do during the winter. It's my first year though. So. Oh, this is a very good brown Swiss. I guess we'll run to town and get another. We'll run to town, buy another cow. Colossus mod get new life. Or the lizard, is it the TARDIS too? I used to watch this time-lapse guy years ago, did Farm Sim. And he always used super unrealistic stuff. It was actually kind of fun to watch because he would farm, like he would harvest the entire map like in one video. And then would have these just crazy amount of stuff he harvested. It was fun to watch, I mean, and it was just unrealistic as all could be. Someone didn't harvest their corn. Field 86 has left their corn in the field all winter. I don't know if that's a good idea. One map, yeah, you could with that Colossus stuff you can hire a lot. Old days of buying in a store when there's crap game you have to try. Yeah, I remember rentals, like movie rentals. All you had to go on was like the box art because there wasn't the internet to look anything up. It's the same with video game rentals. Like you would rent stuff and then get it home, and it was just trash. Just trash, man. And I love, if you've never watched him, Angry Video Game Nerd on YouTube. Oh, horrible. Especially the movie games. Remember the movie video games? It was like video games based on movies. IGN, I think, yeah. I drive pretty straight. I have a keyboard. That's the joy of keyboard and mouse. You don't really have to, like, move it. And this truck doesn't pull at all. These lizard brand, I can't talk. High quality trucks. I swear. Also, I want to test something because I have this the paint every texture, and I swear that one of these allow you, you know how like the gravel and stuff, nothing happens, but I think if you paint mud, like I think if you paint any of the muds, like the mud pebbles and the muds, when you drive through them, you get tire depression. Or it might be actually any of the dirts too. I've never really noticed that. So you could kind of, it's kind of like built-in mud. Yeah, it must be. Either that or it's a feature of the map. You can adjust all that stuff. Has anyone tried Yep. On the truck, yeah. When you get out, it opens. And then when you get in, it opens. Also, when you shut it off, like when you shut the truck off, the mirrors fold in. Which is pretty neat. And this one has strobes. I love the strobes. And this is in-game mod hub. This isn't anything special. You can get it at farmingsimulator.com or from the in-game mod hub. Yeah, it doesn't. That would be neat. It'd take a lot of modeling. All right, Jay, have a great night, man. Is it already? Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm not doing anything, so I'll probably be streaming for a little bit. Yeah, thank you. I gotta work all weekend. Yeah, you too. Oh, have a happy 4th, man. Have a good 4th. I have no plans because I'm working, so I kind of forgot. I think there's like a subconscious part of my brain that's blocking out the 4th. After I lost my brother. just kind of like swimming party. Swimming parties. My mom's coming over next week because I have to work this weekend. So my mom's coming over next week for dinner, and then one of my sisters might be coming. So got to work all weekend, and I got to go to the hospital a couple days, check on my brother-in-law. But the great thing about it is I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I disappear for the weekend. I just pretty much work and sleep. That's about it. I don't get to play or do anything. No comment, bro. You make things go boom tomorrow. Please be careful. Tanner, right? See you, man. Remind me the next time you get on stream, you'll have to ask me about the time we built exploding targets and shot them with shotguns. I'll tell you that story. This is, you're on all weekend, dude. At the grocery store. Flossie went to town today, and she got home. She's like, traffic is freaking horrible. Oh crap! I ran right into that, but that's the joy of having the bull guard on. Yeah, man. Like, grocery store's gonna suck. But she said everybody was in town. Just the traffic was just awful. Let's see if I can. These mirrors aren't positioned well. I was like, see if I could do this with just mirrors. But the view from the cab just sucks. Wish you could, like in Truck Sim, you know how you can lean your head out? You can't do that in here. Or if you had like a backup camera, that'd be nice. Open up. Doop. Move to husbandry. Got it. We have the animal trailer. We need it for a reason. All right. Cows in the pasture. Yes, there's just one cow. It's the only one that we bought at market. No, there hasn't been a really good selection of cattle each day. Unfortunately. So we're burning diesel just to buy one cow. It's like I said, I own the truck and I own the trailer, so I kind of feel silly. Yeah, but how do you for beef cows, do you really keep them that long? But or do you only keep the breeding stock that long? Because beef cattle, like, it's really not beneficial to keep them super long for eating purposes, right? I would imagine that. I think I've asked in chat before, and someone said like 18 months. Keep them as long as they pop the same. So like your breeding cattle, I got you. Your breeding beefs, you're gonna keep. I didn't know that. I read online the average for dairy cows. I think the average they said was close to 6 years is how long they keep them. and then but they can up to 10 years. But I know with them is they have to be producing, because like as soon as they quit producing milk, they're going to be hamburger. And there's really no reason to keep a dairy cow that doesn't produce milk. Bulls 5 or 6. I got a tough life for an old bull. I couldn't believe how much they were. On that episode of Clarkson, like it was just for it was an Angus bull, $6,500. They got it for less than that, but $6,500 was the asking price for that bull. I was like 6,500 pounds, and I was just like, oh my goodness. That is an expensive chunk of meat. But that bull is going to turn into a lot of cows. A lot of them. What do you use old Holsteins for? Like old dairy cows. Those are hamburger too, right? Probably get turned into beef hot dogs. Yeah, they probably just use it for like processed meats. Dog food, yeah. Dog food, hamburgers, you know, all your processed meats. That's the old cows. It's an all beef hot dog. Not realizing that it's an old dairy cow that they turned into a beef hot dog. Alright. Again, done for the day. Tomorrow we fertilize. It's March. We just fertilize, and we gotta put down lime. And I thought about running the fertilizer back over these, but I think they're perfect. The nitrogen's good, which is actually too much nitrogen. That's why it's good. So that's a visit. pH is okay, but that's just because I'm in a weird spot. pH is perfect, nitrogen's perfect. Field 81. pH is good, nitrogen's okay. pH is good, yeah. So I got a little bit too much nitrogen on the barley fields, which happens. Eat a calf, it's about a year old, but once Minnesota, about 14 pounds. Yeah, here, around here, this is first dude. Around here, a lot of times, they've just been, a lot of the farmers here are just selling, they're just they'll feed them for like 8 months, and then they start selling them off as early as they can, because they're making more money just selling the offspring. They're you know, it's just not worth it financially for them to keep them right now. So there's been a lot of them. They've been keeping more breed. They're selling off less and they're breeding more. Cow-calf operation, yeah. And it didn't used to be that way. There used to be just, you know, they would get them kind of full grown and then take them to auction. But now, like the cow-calves, I guess talking to the people around here, that's what everybody's doing. All right, sleep one more time. Sorry, I'm completely distracted. I'm jealous. Steaks every day. That's living right there. Steaks every day. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna be honest with you. Steaks every day. That's a good gig. If I could eat just steak every day, I'd be down for that. I would definitely be down for just steak every day. Steak and eggs. Oh man, steak and eggs is one of my favorite foods. Of course. Dang it. It's a new day. I forgot I gotta check. I gotta check the dealer every day. Rabbit Rob, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What do you know? How are things with the Robster? Yeah, I eat them. A ribeye rare. It's like medium rare, medium rare. I cook mine in the air fryer. I know it sounds weird, but I love them that way. I love my air fryer. Allie, what's going on? Hello, hello. You keep that to yourself. I don't claim to know anything. I just pretend. Michelle's here. Rob's here. Allie's here. Everybody's great cut. It's been a good night. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ready for work tomorrow? Did you say something earlier? Were you in earlier? I didn't. Oh, okay. I thought I missed something. I was like, ouch. I didn't mean to. Everybody's picking on me tonight. Sammy, I didn't tell Sammy I loved him because he demanded it earlier. Oh, last time. Gotcha. I miss chat sometimes. You know, my focus isn't great. I get distracted and I can't drive like right now. Alright. Put the trailer away for the day. Because we're just gonna take care of the grass fields and then I think that's it. I mean, it's still good. Chris Patchett, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. If you're in chat right now, hello and welcome. If you're out there in the ethers of the internet world, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Noob streamer, hey man. I've been doing it for years and I still don't know what I'm doing. Never claimed to. Yeah, this is the mud I painted, and now it like leaves tire tracks. See, like there's none here, but then where I painted in the mud, I thought that was pretty cool. Let's empty this herbicide. I think. Oh no, I can't empty this into this storage. I'm thinking of my old map. I just have to offload that pallet. And then I think there is fert in this IBC tank. I'm almost positive. Nope, that's herbicide. So I have 2 IBC tanks of herbicide. Oh, that's because... Fill this one up. There we go. do what I want. Yeah, that's solid fert. I have liquid fert and liquid fertilizer and herbicide in here. And some vehicles let you offload, but this one doesn't. You can empty it directly into the storage. But I couldn't with that one. Rob's dropping the hellos to everybody. I really don't think I need to put down. I mean, I could put down lime. And the pH and the nitrogen are both good. I'm not going to do lime this time. I hate putting lime like every time. I hate liming every time. And jeez, he got distracted. Sorry. Go 3 times. Yeah, once a year. That's what I was doing on American farmlands. I just don't think the yield loss is really a lot. And to be honest with you, the fertilizer, I really don't even need to put fertilizer on here. I just don't really have anything else to do. And we have the crop sensor on, so we'll turn our crop sensor on, which is Alt B. Turn on crop sensor. Alt B. Other Alt B. There we go. Once a year grass. Reharvest arable lands. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're just if you do it all the time, you're just spending hours and hours putting lime down. I wish you could pay. Again, that's one of those things where, I mean, it's fun to do in the game, but I wish that I could just pay. I wish I could just go in here, click on this, go to precision farming, click on it, and where you can purchase soil information, you can just pay the co-op to apply lime. Like, that would be, you know, that to me, that would be the best way to do it. I mean, again, for me, not for everyone. I wish you could just do that with anything. Like, you can hire AI to do it, or you can just pay. Like, imagine if you could just pay for everything. And then now time has to elapse, right? It'll say it'll take 24 hours, or yeah, you could just turn off lime. But you know, you could honestly you could take Farm Sim and turn it into like a resource management game where you can do all the work yourself, but you also can hire, or like you can just manage the financial aspects of it, where you could just click a field, pay to have lime, pay to fert, pay to seed, pay to harvest. You don't see anything happen. Everything gets done just text-based. That'd be kind of fun. I mean, you could do that. Would kind of change the game to you know, kind of like a resource management, or you could just, yeah, you could turn off lime. I probably should just turn off, but I'll just do it once every 3 harvests. Because honestly, how often Jay left, but or Michelle might know. How often do farmers lime their fields? I don't even think it's every year. Was it every 3 years? Every couple? I mean, if they ever do it, but I would say that farmers don't lime their fields, but rarely compared to all the other work that you do. You never lime it. See, yeah. And it might just be kind of like, you know, soil types and location, crops you grow. Bet you the crop you grow has a huge mix with fert sometimes. Yeah. I imagine you can mix it with all kinds of stuff. I used to watch this like Agro University on YouTube. It's when I did the American Farmer stuff and I was trying to keep it as realistic as I could. I learned a lot from there, but like they'll put lime, copper, pretty much every mineral you can think of, you can get soil amendments for. Magnesium, phosphorus. It was pretty cool. And it was the video that I watched them do that. Everything was, they used a manure spreader. Yeah, they used a manure spreader to spread it. And it was because it was kind of chunky when it was probably loaded into the manure sprayer. We're gonna have a little strip of shame, but that's okay. MPK. But again, it's a game. You know, at the end of the day, it's just a game. We're just having fun. Just having fun, goofing around, wasting time. I hate this. Wasting time. Look at these fields finished up. So we're not going to lime them. We'll just get this fertilizer sprayed and yeah, next week when we come back. Oops, sorry, windows. Don't look. Next week when we come back, it'll be spring. And we'll be able to get some works done. All right, to all the people out there in viewing world, Klein's not here. I should have asked him because he told me about the dash cam. But I need a new mattress. Need a new mattress. Floss's back's been hurting. And it's time for like we've had this one for years and years and years. And I think it's the mattress. No, it's not that. I think it's the mattress because she slept in another bed for a couple nights and it got better. So I think it's. I didn't know if anyone like had a recommendation. That's all. I just thrown it out there. I found a couple waterbed. I had a waterbed years ago. So it was actually my brother's. And then he moved out and left it. So it had this waterbed, one of the old school waterbeds. And you had to heat it. You know, it had like the heating element. I may have told this story, and the power went out. Living with the ex, like forever ago, and she didn't pay the power bill, and the power went out. And that waterbed, oh my gosh, a waterbed with no electricity, that thing gets so freaking cold. So cold. You just freezing. Like, yeah. Playing Hot Wheels on it, yeah. My parents had a waterbed too. And there's like this little tunnel thing. Like under the headboard There was like this little, like you could crawl under it and you'd be like between the wall and the waterbed. Sorry, the music turned off. Let's go with the funk. The funk playlist. And one of my siblings got stuck in there. And they had to take the waterbed apart to get him out. Yeah, I think pretty sure they got a beating for that one. Yeah. See, the one we have right now is it's one of those foam hybrid ones. Can't remember where we got it. It wasn't cheap. Mattresses aren't really cheap. But I've been wanting like one of those cooling ones. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably like just read reviews for months. That's how when I make a major purchase, I'm like gripped with indecision because I hate to spend the money and it be bad. Yeah, they wear out, man. I mean, especially Tukey. I mean, Tukey's probably slaying. I never thought of that, Jacer, that how comfortable a waterbed would be in the summer months. That would be, I never thought of that. In the summer, a waterbed would be awesome because you could turn the heater off. Man, I never thought of that. That would be a good idea. I do like Schultz, what's up, buddy? Schultz in the house. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hi. I paid only $300 for this. I loved it. Jay, what's up? About all that's going on right now. That's not. Hey, man, you hang out with us. Hey, listen, Jay, everything will be all right, man. Yeah. I'm sorry you got to move, and I know it's, you know, comes with a lot of stress and stuff like that. But you got it, man. You got this. Adjustable frame is the one that like lifts up and like you can raise. I mean, it's kind of like if you're gonna go all in, right? Go all in. Head and feet. I mean, I am getting older. I gotta start thinking about what kind of bed does an old man sleep in. So grass fields. I knew these people would stop. Let's see, yeah, I could imagine you would want, yeah. It's all good. Thanks, man. When I have to get up every 2 hours. Oh, it's no lie. In the last couple of years, I hate it. I take sleeping medicine because I work nights, so my sleep schedule's all screwed up. So even with I take Ambien, even with it, I struggle to sleep well. struggle to sleep. I slept like last night. Stayed up too late playing War Rights, but I slept a good 7 hours. Pretty good, solid 7 hours. Wasn't bad. Now the night before, like Tuesday night, you know, had a great stream Tuesday. Was feeling really good. Couldn't sleep, man. I slept like 4 hours Tuesday and Wednesday. Kind of sucked. And then yesterday I took a nap, like late. At least you didn't have to finish the deck. I'm just parking everything in one shed. Dwayne, I sleep with my eyes closed. That'd be kind of creepy if you didn't. Yeah, I take a lot of naps. So. How do you know, right? Exactly. How do you know? I always mess with the people I work with that, you know, I always mess around about like simulation theory and stuff. How do you know when you go to sleep, everything just doesn't stop? They're just like resetting and updating the computer. We don't know. Man, there's no way to know. All right. I guess we'll drop some more hay. I mean, I guess we'll drop some more hay in just for a minute. Like I said, I messed up the placement of these. I hate that I did that, but sleep with your eyes open. I was a bad sleepwalker, so I would sleepwalk and talk really bad. But I had that would be funny, be eerie. Yeah, my kids talk in their sleep. The youngest especially. Suck at falling asleep. Sometimes I have trouble falling asleep. My big problem is staying asleep. Now my brother, my older brother, like, man, that guy, he can, and Flossie can sleep. Not as much well as she used to, but yeah. That's pretty wild, though, that you sleep with your eyes open. I know they make so I know that's a thing because they make medical devices for it. I just kind of chronically have insomnia. Like, it's just something I deal with on a... Again, it's because I've worked nights for so many years. I mean, I've worked nights continuously for like 7 years now. I wear a CPAP. I do. I've wore a CPAP. Let's see, 17 years now? I've had one in a long time. Even back when I was skinny. When I got my CPAP, I only weighed like 180 pounds. I have like a physical obstruction. That's why my teeth are goofy-ish. It's kind of hard to see. My teeth are kind of goofy. Because I'm a mouth breather, I always have been. I probably should have had a CPAP as a kid. That's what they told me. Tornado house on fire. Yeah, Flossie used to be like that. Not so much anymore. She's not as deep of a sleeper as she used to be. Let's get more hay for the goats. Jeez, animals. We did turn the feed up to 200% though, because it's just we weren't burning enough. We'll just get. I mean, while we're going. Oh, I don't. I just wanted 2 bales. You could both use CPAP. Hey, once you get used. Listen, once you go CPAP, you never go back. I'm just telling you, man. Once you go CPAP, you don't go back. I can't sleep without it. I can't. Like, I literally can't function without it. Teeth are expensive, so. I can see that. Now, my brother, my oldest brother, he wasn't a very deep sleeper. He was in the military. He was in the army. And he would wake up real easy, but he could fall asleep real easy. I'll talk about him. The year anniversary. Oh crap. I miss my brother. I love him very much. The year anniversary of his passing is tomorrow, but I'm okay. I'm good. I got it. But one of the funniest stories about him is he was the most regular person. By regular, I mean you could set a clock to that guy having to take a dookie. Like, you knew what time of day it was. He was in the bathroom. Oh man, we lived together for years. We rented this lake house, and like clockwork, man. I mean, and I don't know if it was the military thing. Yeah. It's tough, you know? Well, I'm sorry you lost your brother. Did you flush at least? Yeah. Yeah, you did. Let's pick it up. Her nose feeling confused. Oh guys, like, you guys gotta do it. See that? Yeah. No, a lot of, yeah. But yeah, no, there's a lot of good habits. My brother, he was funny, man. But it was always good living with him. Back in the shed, animals are fed, fields are sprayed, and we can fast forward. We can fast forward because I really don't have anything else to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's always tough. Stuff. My mom that's coming over next week. Like I always, you know, anytime it's like, you know, life's tough, but just summation of my mom's story. I breed the sheep. Where's Shorzy? Where's Shorzy? Somebody message Shorzy. Tell him I need motivation. So my mom had my brother when she was 17, right? Her first child. She wouldn't care what it is. She's lived a life. That gentleman ran off on them. So my brother never really knew his his real dad. And then she met my dad, and they got married, and my dad adopted my older brother. And when I was 2.5, almost 3, my dad passed away. So my mom had to go through that. And then, so she's, you know, my mom's buried a husband, both her parents, a son, a grandson, because my nephew passed away 2 years ago. My mom's had to do, like, you know, you live long enough. I mean, we all kind of have to go through that, but. And she still retains quite a bit of positivity despite all that. So nothing left for me but to reshoot. It's really weird when you turn 58. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's me. My dad died before he was 30. So I always say, you know, make it after that. It's just extra. You just never know. So that's why you're supposed to have fun. That's why you're supposed to have fun. Eat steak every day. All right. What time is it? It's 10:30. Animals are fed. Fields are good. Let's see. Yeah, you can't pick them, right? You can't pick your parents. What do you mean you're not fun? You're fun to talk to. Oh, we sold $813 in milk. What from the goats? Holy cow! The goats have exploded. Look at all these goats. We had 4 more males born. Oh my cow, the goats are just exploding. Sammy is putting in the work. I'm a menace to the goats. Oh my gosh. And these ones are all pregnant. Are they pregnant again? No, okay. Holy cow, a bunch of them are already pregnant. The goats are like pumping it out. Jeez. They reproduce so fast. What's the gestation time for a goat? Like a week? All right, she's 72 months old. This is an old cow. We're probably gonna have to sell her. Goats are like rabbits, I know. So 6 months, or not 6 months. October. So she's doing October. Yeah, a bunch of those had 2. They were pregnant with 2. This one's expecting 3. Yeah, that's what's happened. They're popping out multiples. Let's see. Due in October. This one's due in July. July, October, November, January of next year. And these ones aren't pregnant. They just got legal. So our bull, they just turned 12 months old, so they're legal. So the bull will have to do its work. And these aren't quite old enough yet. I like it. I like it. All right. And I think we can cut. Hey. I got a lot of work to do. Yep. First cut's April, but I don't ever cut in April. I always wait. Yeah. Well, I don't ever cut in April. I always cut in May. Memorial Day. I would imagine in real life you're not cutting hay in April in Montana. I'm gonna say you're not cutting hay in April in Montana until June. Look it. It's the crop sprayer. We'll have to put in some plane mods. I've got a couple. Build an airport. That'd be fun. I don't know if that's crop. But yeah, I would imagine that you. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. All right. We're not going to buy any more goats. Although I don't. How many goats can fit in here? Sorry. Like I don't even know how many goats we can fit in the animal pen. 500. Holy cow! We can get 500 goats in there. That's a lot of goats. 500 goats. That's a lot of freaking goats. All right, how many cows can we put in? $500 cows. Oh, jeez. That's good though. She's really expensive. $3,000 for a cow that is okay, but not great. That's a little expensive. I mean, $3,000, and she's old. I'm sorry, but she's 42 months old. Like, yeah, I don't think that's a good investment of our money. So we're not going to buy any cows today. Unless the calves are good. Nope, these are all junk. And this one's quite expensive for her age. And she's from Norway. I mean, she'll probably thrive in Montana. She's from Norway. You know. So no cows being bought today. $27 months, yeah. Like, I don't have anything to do this month either. I think that's a good place to end it. I mean, we're kind of all caught up. Like, I mean, all I'm going to do is like fast forward and feed animals again. And then it'll be May and I can cut grass. I mean, I could cut grass now, but I like to wait till May. I know it's weird. I'm weird. I mean, our expected yield off this field is 32 tons to a hectare. Which I always divide that by 2, and it's not 100% accurate. Whoa! David, for the 27 months on the 3rd shift. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. But that would be what? I mean, I know it's not quite. I always just divide that by 2 to like get a quick estimate. So 16 tons to an acre. That's a lot of grass. That's a lot. Like in real life, that's a crap ton of grass. All right, yeah. I think it's time to wrap it up. At least when I watch your videos, I can say that's a good thing. $144 months. It's a good count. That in real life, I just don't feel like they keep dairy cows that long. Then again, I don't know. I just Google it. You know why it's the new month. Renewal time. We'll see. I don't know. I can't remember how long with the realistic animals. I don't know what the coding is on the realistic animals. I'd have to look again for the age, the optimal age for those. I really don't know. All right, that's it for me, gang. I'm gonna go upstairs, tuck the family in for bed. $14-year-old retired pet. Yeah, realistic animals, so it kind of changes everything. Until next time, that's right. Yep, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. If you're in the United States, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. Celebrate it, enjoy it, be safe, please be careful. You know, if you're blowing up stuff or watching people blow up stuff. But it is 4th of July. It's 4th of July already in Australia. That's why we won. Well, I don't know. Australia wasn't around in 1776, was it? not in the capacity it is today. All right, I'm done. That's enough being goof. Man, I need to wash that. Keep your fingers on your hands. Hey, I've seen people blow them off. I've taken care of people. There's always somebody every 4th of July that would come into the hospital every year. 1788. Okay, got it. Had some people find it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that if you go back at like 200 years ago, people were still finding land? I wonder if we go this way, what happens? That's just wild to me to even think about like that. Yeah. If you blow up your hand, come to me. We'll just cauterize it. We'll just stick her to the wood stove. It'll be all right. You won't be able to use it again. Please be careful. Happy 4th of July. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. New video tomorrow. It'll be out tomorrow. Just a short one, little intro video to the new series that we'll be starting. I've already started it, but the videos should start dropping next week. So, yeah. There's 60 acres in New York. Oh, God. Oh, thanks for the closing thought. Take care. See you later.